Queen's grandson Peter Phillips quizzed by cops after 740 kilometers lockdown trip to see married women. The Queen's favourite grandson has been quizzed by police after a complaint that he had driven during lockdown to see a married woman. Cops quizzed the Queen's grandson Peter Phillips after a complaint that he had driven to Scotland to see a married woman. Police, who were called by angry locals, issued advice to Mr. Phillips, 43, who lives 460 miles, 740 kilometers, away in Gloucestershire. Mr. Phillips, who lives at his mum Princess Anne's Getcombe Park estate in Gloucestershire, turned up in the village of St. Cyrus, Aberdeenshire. Police called on him in the 40-year-old mum of two at her £475,000, $860,000, home. But officers decided he was not in breach of any COVID-19 lockdown rules after he explained he was on a business trip. The woman, who is separated from her husband, is a pal of Peter's sister Sarah Phillips from their days at private school Gordonstoun in Moray, Scotland. She attended 39-year-old Sarah's wedding to rugby star Mike Tindall in 2011. The woman and fellow ex-Gordonstoun pupil Peter met again at a school reunion. Dad of two, Peter announced his split from Canadian wife Autumn, 41, in February of last year. He was spotted outside the married woman's house and his Range Rover was still parked at her home yesterday. "It seems wrong he has travelled here from England, whatever the circumstances," one local source said. "Scotland is closed and if you flew here you would have to quarantine for 10 days. A spokesman for Mr. Phillips, a marketing consultant, said the royal had travelled on business with his company XL Medical, which provides rapid COVID-19 tests. "We do not comment on details or circumstances of Mr. Phillips' accommodation when travelling on business," he added. A Police Scotland spokeswoman said, at around 6:40 p.m. on Friday, March 26, 2021, police received a report of a potential breach of coronavirus regulations at a property in St. Cyrus, Montrose. Officers attended, spoke to the occupants and found no breaches of legislation. Mainland Scotland is in lockdown with travel only permitted for essential purposes. England has been under a stay-at-home order with a gradual easing of coronavirus rules starting on Sunday. Earlier this year it was reported Peter and Autumn were staying at Getcombe Park despite their split. The pair, parents to daughters Savannah, 10, and Ela, 8, were said to be under the same roof for the sake of the girls and due to COVID-19. Peter, the son of Princess Anne's ex-husband Captain Markle Phillips, is 17th in line to the throne. He is the Queen's favourite grandson, say royal insiders.